Hello, my name Ludgardis Kristania. I'm from grade 12 Social 2. Thank you for the time given to me. I will tell you about Hansel and Gretel. Once upon a time, there was a white colt. He lived deep in the forest with his wife. She is a king and Gretel woman. They have two children, Hansel and Gretel. The family did have much money, but their house was always nice and warm, and their children always had soap and bread to eat. They never go hungry. Because of the disaster, the mother Dean and his father remarried to a woman who was a very cruel and evil. And the woman wanted to be right. She was angry that they called only after soup and bread for every meal. Stepmother was very cruel and Hansel and Gretel because she believed they were the reason the family was poor. You children eat too much. It's your fault because we only have soup and bread. There's not enough food to make soup for dinner. Say to stepmother, we are going to stir tonight. Go into the woods and pick some mushrooms to make mushroom soup. I know where the beets mushroom grow. They gave them a most complete clue he could think of. He knew they will never find their way. Go home. Hansel and Gretel were drive. They knew the forest was deep and dark, and it was easy to get lost. Don't worry, have a plan, whispered Hansel to Gretel. He went behind the house and filled his pocket with white pepper from the garden. Then the two children began to walk, following their stepmother. Direct every half step. Hansel dropped small with people on the ground. It was almost night. I'm scared, Gretel said therefore. Don't worry, I can find a way home, Hansel said. Hansel waited until the moon was bright. The morning show on the tall trees made the title with a pip glow. The gravel trail the way home. Their stepmother was very hungry. He did expect the children to find they were home. On their stepmother was very angry because they did not come home with mushroom, and the next morning she woke the children and told them to go to forest. Today is your father's birthday. I want to make him a pale pea for his birthday dinner. Go to the forest and pick some up. This time I will come too. I know where we can find a big apple tree. He gave them a loaf of bread for their lunch, and he rushed out of the house. Hansel did have time to call the pipes, but the smart Hansel is a plain. He didn't eat his brain for lunch instead. He tore it into small scraps. Every free time he dropped crumbs to more the far and wide they were. About to go home, the cow couldn't breathe anymore because the breath hits attain it, and Gretel started crying and scored. It was getting drunk, and they were cold and hungry. It was the strangest haul they have ever seen. The walls looked like your lemon cake. The winds looked like they were made of chocolate. The room looked like it's made of grain and red condensed. Hansel is hungry, so he ran into the house and broke a piece of the mold. Did steak like lemon cake? His son and surprised. Gretel grabbed a piece of the window of put in her mouth. It's chocolate. While they were eating a voice from inside the house invited them to come inside that had given them a lot of food. The old woman looked nice and friendly, so the children went inside. Oh no, bad idea. The old lady was not a king friendly. He asked of every villager. Hansel and Gretel were inside. He slammed the door and locked it. The kids all tried. The witch grabbed Hansel a witch. You are too kind. She said, I have to fat you up before eat you. Then I dragged Hansel into the cake and locked the door, and told Gretel to do her homework. And Gretel had Hansel some food to give to the witch when her asking he fears to lock, because he had been brought for the long and cold way to eat Hansel. So he told Gretel to heat the oven and itching to call him to see if the oven was hot or not. When the witch was appraised the oven, and Gretel put him into the oven and let him burn to death, and they ran away from there and met their father. They told all the reasons of their stepmother. They made their father angry and kicked their stepmother. After that they lived and happily together. Thank you.